How to build an exercise habit you actually enjoy. Let's be honest, we all know we should move more. But between work, creative projects, and just trying to keep life together, finding motivation to exercise can feel impossible. The truth is, most people don't struggle because they're lazy. They struggle because they treat exercise like punishment, something they have to do instead of something they want to do. If you've ever told yourself, "I just can't stick to a routine," you're not alone. The secret to building a lasting habit isn't willpower. It's enjoyment. When movement feels good, you don't have to force it. You'll actually look forward to it. Forget what social media tells you. You don't need to lift heavy weights or run marathons to be fit. If you love music, dance in your living room. If you enjoy nature, take slow walks outdoors. If quiet mornings are your thing, stretch with a cup of coffee nearby. The goal isn't to perform, it's to move in a way that fits your personality and lifestyle. When you start with what feels natural, your brain begins to link exercise with pleasure, not pressure. And that's when the habit sticks. Now here's the real trick. Make it ridiculously easy to begin. Most people give up because the first step feels too big. If you plan for a long gym session, you might talk yourself out of it. But if you say, "I'll just stretch for 5 minutes," chances are, you'll do it, and probably keep going. Keep your gear visible. Yoga mat near your desk, shoes by the door, dumbbells next to your sketchbook. The less effort it takes to start, the easier it is to follow through. Small beginnings build momentum. You can also link movement to things you already love. Listen to your favorite playlist or podcast while you walk. Take thinking walks to brainstorm ideas. Stretch between art sessions. When exercise becomes part of your creative rhythm, it stops feeling like a chore and starts fueling your imagination. And here's something most people forget: your daily movement already counts. Painting a mural, teaching, gardening, walking to the bus stop, dancing while you cook. These are all ways your body moves and works for you. Once you start noticing that, you'll realize you're more active than you think. Give yourself credit. The more you celebrate small wins, the more motivated you'll feel to move again tomorrow. If you miss a few days, don't be hard on yourself. Life happens. Instead of guilt, use curiosity. Ask yourself what got in the way. Maybe you were tired, stressed, or simply needed a different kind of movement. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means you keep returning, even after a pause. That gentle return, that's what builds a real habit. And remember, movement is not an obligation. It's a way to recharge. For creative adults, our minds are always buzzing, full of ideas, visuals, and to-do lists. Moving gives your brain a rest and lets your body lead for a while. Think of exercise as creative recovery. When you move, you breathe. When you breathe, ideas start flowing again. Don't focus on how you look, focus on how you feel. That's the game changer. Notice the energy, the mood lift, the clearer focus. When you start moving for those reasons, you're no longer exercising to fix yourself. You're doing it to support yourself. That shift, from punishment to self-care, is where everything changes. So, start small. Choose something you genuinely enjoy. Keep it easy, flexible, and kind. When you treat your body as a creative partner, not a project, movement becomes a part of your art, part of your rhythm, your energy, your expression. And that's when you'll realize, you don't have to push yourself to work out. You'll simply want to move.